Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com /schedule.
But only the spirit within can guide you. Listen to the spirit within.
Listen to the spirit within.
The Heart of Indigenous Cultures, Wisdomkeepers, Paco and Dino, and Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. Continue watching to find out more.
Salam. That translates to hello in Ossetian. I am Ulag. The affectionate people from the Republic of North Ossetia, Alanya, send you warmest greetings, along with the following prayer from Paco Adolfo. With the love of the celestial realms, the sun and all of the elementals, may all things be purified and harmonized. Welcome to today's program, The Heart of Indigenous Cultures, Wisdomkeepers Paco and Dino, and Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. In 1994, the United Nations General Assembly proclaimed August 9th as International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples. This annual observance seeks to strengthen international cooperation in solving problems faced by Indigenous people in areas such as human rights, the environment, education, health, and economic and social development. Recently, in June, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared her peace-promoting prayers and message during an auspicious gathering of Indigenous people from around the world to open World Unity Week, held to discuss urgent topics such as climate action as well as interfaith and interracial harmony.
May God bless all First Nations. May God bless all of you, the indigenous people, everywhere on our planet. May God bless our Mother Earth. It's good that we have this opportunity to express our unity, spirit, and gratefulness to heaven and earth, for our world really needs it. You are all spiritual people and have deep-rooted spiritual knowledge passed down to you since ages and ages. The wisdom of old has never been lost in the community of the indigenous people. And you know well, according to that wisdom, we cannot expect full happiness, full joy, if we cause sorrow to others, including our earth co-tenants, the sweet animals, and all other beings around us. They are the blessing sent from heaven to help us in our sojourn on this planet. We should appreciate them, protect them, and be grateful for their presence.
Indigenous people all over the world still retain cultural traditions in their way of daily living, displaying ancient wisdom that we can learn from in modern times, as we see in these two inspirational films, Wisdomkeepers Paco and Dino and Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. The 2013 documentary Wisdomkeepers Paco and Dino was written, directed, and produced by Paco Jeffrey Diem. A Western-born professional in multimedia production, Paco Jeffrey found a deep resonance with the maestros of the Andean Holy Mountain tradition, one of the few remaining unbroken wisdom lineages on our planet. Andean Pacos are regarded as masters of the living energy and practitioners of celestially integrated ways of life. The ancient lineage embodies animistic consciousness, acknowledging that all natural things in the world have a spiritual essence and conscious life force. In the 1530s, in order to safeguard the ancient lineage's animistic lifeways, Pacos and their families moved to remote, high-altitude locations where they lived in seclusion for more than 400 years. In the past 3 decades, Pacos began living and working within larger communities, disseminating their wisdom through ceremonial offerings, educational conferences, and experiential retreats. Currently, there are only a small number of celestial Pacos maintaining the tradition's higher levels. After a few years of intensive apprenticeship, Jeffrey William was initiated into the lineage's celestial realms in 2007 and became a Paco himself. In 2008, he received a vision of making the film Wisdomkeepers, Paco and Dino. This enlightening, non-narrated documentary takes a close look at the earth-keeping way of life of Andean Paco Adolfo Tito Condori and his friends in the Peruvian highlands. As Paco Adolfo walks out from his house into the yard, he starts to pray.
I call upon all of the trees and flowers, the feminine and masculine forces of nature, to help my heart flower, to blossom with the beauty of springtime, so that I may be a good man, a conscientious man who lives in harmony and unconditional reciprocity with all of creation.
Paco Adolfo and his friends pray for the world.
In this place of wisdom, eternal love, and sacred energies, we have come to co-create with you this day, with your love, Creator, this light that is available to all. Lead each person, family, society, and all of our relations to a loving presence of mind, emotion, and right livelihood, a life free of suffering, so we may care for each other peacefully. Thank you from the depth of my heart. Please receive these offerings and all our humble requests. At the same time, forgive any oversights we may have committed, and those of others in their own awakening process. Dearest Mother, Father of pure love, illuminate us with your warmth, so we may walk in your light and live as your instruments.
Throughout this unprecedented documentary are the beautiful and powerful prayers that the wise Andean Pacos have shared with the world, helping people remember their origins and choose truth over power, as well as showing us an eco-spiritual way of living. Filmmaker Paco Jeffrey Villam said, "This legacy project has directors beyond myself, and I am grateful for their collaboration and unconditional support. I also give deep thanks to the ancestors whose wisdom and foresight set this all in motion so long ago."
We appeal to every soul in the universe to follow their inclination towards an honest and loving life path. And with tenderness and humility, in every step we take and task we accomplish, help us recognize and know all of your creation as we learn to live more harmoniously within you. Watch over us, Eternal One. Paco Adolfo.
Let's take a moment to reflect on our path in life and contemplate on the divine within. We'll be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to the heart of Indigenous cultures. Wisdomkeepers Paco and Dino and Pocahontas 2 journey to a new world. Our second movie is Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. Released in 1998, it is a sequel to the beloved 1995 Disney film Pocahontas. Loosely based on actual historical people and events, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World follows Pocahontas, the daughter of Chief Powhatan in Sanakamaca. Together with Captain John Smith from London, UK, she has helped drive away Governor Radcliffe. Back in England, Governor Radcliffe, who thinks he can get gold from the New World, frames John Smith. The king decides to send a young diplomat, John Rolfe, to Jamestown, Virginia, to bring the Indian chief back for negotiations. In the New World, Pocahontas misses John Smith dearly. He is believed to have passed away, and her animal friends, Miko, the clever raccoon, Flit, the hummingbird, and Percy, the dog, try to cheer her up. While she wonders about the future and which path she should follow, John Rolfe arrives, asking Chief Powhatan to go to England with him to meet with the king. Courageous Pocahontas decides to go on behalf of her father in order to maintain the peace.
Grandmother Willow, I need to speak with you.
Is that my Pocahontas? My, what is it, child? You are concerned about crossing the salt water.
What if I can't bring peace? What if I'm destined to fail? What if I make things worse?
What if
I can't make them listen?
What if the sky turns to fire and your nose falls off? Long ago, I told you to listen with your heart. It is time to listen to your heart.
But the spirits around me
Can help, but only the spirit within can guide you. Listen to the spirit within.
Listen to the spirit within.
Young Pocahontas embarks on the long journey to England accompanied by her animal friends and Utamathamakan, or Uti, a warrior and bodyguard sent by her father. In England, the king and queen are charmed by the graceful and intelligent Pocahontas. Can Pocahontas eventually persuade the king and forge the way for amity and understanding between the Powhatan people and the new settlers from England?
Welcome to London.
What a day in London, history was made.
With lively animations and entertaining songs, Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World is full of adventure. Native American actress Irene Bedard voices the beautiful Pocahontas. This 1998 Disney film was directed by Tom Ellery and Bradley Raymond and is enjoyable for both children and adults. Wisdomkeepers, Paco and Dino, and Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World are heartwarming films that highlight the peaceful indigenous people, their beautiful cultures, and their ancient wisdom. May their harmonious example inspire humanity to be more in tune with Mother Nature and live with respect, awe, and appreciation of all the delightful, diverse life that she nurtures. Noble viewers, it has been a pleasure to have you with us today. Coming up next is raw vegan chef Lisa Carlson's Artistic Dishes, part 1 of 2. Nasturtium blossoms stuffed with almond dill cheese, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May we all live a holistic life with tender and generous hearts.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/CS.